How great are we feeling right now? How great are we feeling? Rangers win, baby. Again, 5-1 over the New Jersey Devils in game two of round one of the 2023 Stanley Cup playoffs. This is why. This is why. This is why. This is why I said time and time and time again. I know the series isn't over. I know there's still work to be done. I understand all that, but this is why I said and warned Devil fans that tried to say that this was gonna be a sweep or this was over in 5. I tried to warn them that was not going to be the case. This was not gonna be an easy fight for New Jersey, and this was going to take 6 or 7 games for them to win the series. And sure enough, now we're in a spot where I could say, yeah, anyone that picked them are clowns to win in 4 or 5, that is, because again the series of course could turn at any moment. This isn't the end of the series, there's still work to be done, but it's just amazing that I tried to warn some of these fans and they just didn't want to listen. They didn't want to listen, but we come home now with a 2-0 series lead, and yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. The Garden's going to be rocking. And now the Devils have a very big uphill battle to climb because they got to go into the Garden where the Rangers get the second change. And by the way, the crowd was rocking there in New Jersey with Ranger fans. They're going to have to step in where 18,000 Ranger fans are going berserk when Baba O'Reilly hits on full blast with the speakers bumped up just a notch, more than a notch, because the crowd's going to be too loud to hear the music if they don't bump that speaker up. And it is going to be bonkers in that arena Saturday night. And you know, I'm sure as hell going to be there. And this was another just big statement win that we're not here to mess around. We're not here to be all cute. We're ready to rock and roll. And I'm very proud yet again of this team's effort. Yet again, proud. Patrick Kane, all the doubters, everyone was shut up tonight. Everybody was shut up tonight. That was ripping apart Patrick Kane. And yeah, now we're here. But we're going to talk further about this game. Remember to leave a like on the video / live stream if you do enjoy. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially for Ranger fans, and turn on your notifications so you know when I upload a video or go live next. But let's talk about this game. And there was definitely points throughout the game where it was a little more shaky than the first game. Although by the end, I was more happy with this game than the first game. And here's why. They tested Vitek Vanecek more. It's just that simple. They tested Vitek Vanecek more. They finished the game with way more shots on goal. And yeah. So let's talk about this game. Tarasenko early in the game hits the post. Brendan Smith goes off for a roughing penalty. Kane gets a chance on the power play. Denied. Panarin hits the post. And then Mika Zibanejad gets a chance. That gets denied as well. That penalty gets killed off. And then Nico Mikkola takes a boneheaded cross-checking penalty, one that you just cannot take. And granted, the refs were just abysmal tonight, but that's a whole different story. But unfortunately, the Devils would make it 1-0 early as their first to get on the board. And it was a just awful clear attempt by Barclay Goodrow. He had time, he had space. And for whatever reason, he elects to try to clear it on the backhand. And just terrible penalty kill work. He had 3 guys down low for the Devils. Nobody was there to help. And sure enough, it squeaks through Igor, and Eric Hall attacks in from behind to make it a 1-0 game for New Jersey. Igor's getting his name taunted. We know the story. And yeah, then Igor denies Hughes on a 2-on-1 opportunity. Bastian goes off for a boarding penalty. And then somehow, some way, Adam Fox gets a roughing penalty, even though John Marino cross-checks Mika Zibanejad from behind, and he was just pulling him off. You had Nico Hischier seconds ago sitting on the puck, no delay, a game called. Just completely ridiculous garbage from the officials. But I digress. And we don't have to complain, thankfully, because the Rangers ended up winning this game. But Yeah, pretty good period. The Devils were out flying, and I thought that the Rangers weathered the storm perfectly. They still didn't allow New Jersey to get a lot. They still brought over what they did in game one with blocking shots, getting sticks in the lane, and I just loved it. Shots were 14-9 in favor of the Rangers. They had so many quality scoring opportunities. Second period rolls along. The penalties come to a close. Kane gets denied in the slot on opportunity. Igor with a big stop on Hughes, and the Rangers are the first to score. And just like last game, who was the first goal scorer for the Rangers? None other than Vladimir Tarasenko, who ends up getting a beautiful snipe as Fox makes a nice little drop pass to him and he snipes it home. And the assists go to Adam Fox and Ryan Lindgren. I thought Kane ended up getting one there, but apparently not. Apparently they took that assist away, but I digress. Anyway, Trouba goes off for an interference penalty as the Devils were about to score. Didn't like that penalty. I jumped way ahead. Wow. Kako had a 2-on-1 chance he couldn't bury. Wood goes off for tripping. And then you have a power play goal for Christopher James Kreider as Patrick Timothy Kane, I should say, ends up making a nice move. Panarin then make a few beautiful moves. Both of them exchange beautiful moves. And then Kane fires one on and Kreider tips it in. And that makes it a 2-1 game. Then Trouba goes off for an interference penalty. I jumped ahead in my notes there. And then Trouba almost gets an opportunity coming out of the box, too. That would have been fun if he ended up scoring that goal. Meyer then goes off for a holding penalty, and the Rangers capitalize again on the power play as Kaner with another beautiful move fires it on goal. Kane Kreider USA connection. It's beautiful. It's here. And Kreider tips it in yet again. He is on a war path right now. And what a great period for the Rangers. Another great period. Shots were 9-5 in favor of the Rangers. Beautiful work. Beautiful work on both ends of the puck. Third period rolls along, and the Rangers end up scoring pretty early. Takes about 6 minutes to score as Patrick Kane makes a beautiful defensive play, and he gets on his horse, and he drives to the net. And Chris Kreider's there. He says passing. Kane says, nah, I got this. And he snipes a beautiful backhander past Vitek Vanacek. 4-1 game. Severson goes off for a slashing penalty. Trocheck then almost sneaks one by Vitek Vanacek. That penalty gets killed. Rangers, though, make it 5-1 as Phil Pedal from behind the net sets up Kako in front, who buries that opportunity. Nico Mikkola with an assist on that as well. And then this game just became chaotic. You had Schneider and McLeod fight. You had Meyer get kicked out. You had Fox get kicked out. Everybody and their mother getting kicked out. And that was pretty much the game. Trocheck had a chance to hit the crossbar. Sam thought it went in. We all heard that call. And didn't. But the Rangers hold on to win the game fairly easily. Shots in the third, 9-7 in favor of New Jersey. Shots in the game, 30-23 in favor of the Rangers. Face-off percentage, 44-56 in favor of the Devils. This was definitely a problem early on in the game for the Rangers. They could not win a face-off, but the fact that the face-off percentage got that close by the end of the game tells a lot. Rangers with 7 power plays, they go 2 for 7. Granted, towards the end, didn't really expect them to score on the power play when they're throwing the fourth line out there. Hits 39-39. So each side getting that 16 blocks for the Rangers, 7 for the Devils, 6 giveaways for the Rangers, 15 for the Devils. So limiting those turnovers yet again. Beautiful. And as you can see, we got the stats here on the side of the screen. I'm looking the wrong way over here. We got the stats. And yeah, if there was any doubt about Patrick Kane, yeah, I think he shut all those doubts up. What a beautiful game for Patrick Kane. 5 shots on goal, 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points. Patrick Kane was an animal tonight, and this is what we expected from him. This is what we expected from him, and I am loving what we're getting here. Chris Kreider and Mika Zibanejad both pick up points as well. Kreider picking up 2 goals, getting 2 points. Very happy with Chris Kreider's game. Mika Zibanejad, very happy with his game, his two-way game especially, picking up a point. So very good effort by the first line altogether. So nothing to complain about there. I mean, I have no complaints with the forward group yet again. I guess Artemi Panarin not getting a point was odd. I guess that was odd, but his line mate, Vladimir Tarasenko, gets a goal, gets a point on the night. And then you had Vinny Trocheck as well. Didn't get a point, but his screen was responsible for that Vladimir Tarasenko goal happening there. So very beautiful work there by that line. Vinny Trocheck has been he's been good. He has been good, even though he hasn't been getting on the scoring sheet. The kid line continues to look impressive. They're not putting up a lot of points, but they're looking impressive. Philip Hedl still finishes the game with an apple. Capo Caco finishes the game with a goal. Lafreniere has been very good this postseason so far, and he deserves a point. Doesn't have one thus far, unfortunately. And then the fourth line, they're just working them down. And then you have them going up against the Devils' fake tough guys, which is funny to me. And yeah, they look good as well. How about Jimmy Vesey almost scoring well there? And then the defense. The defensive effort. I bow down to them. I bow down. I give them a round of applause. Beautiful effort by the defense yet again. Adam Fox, 2 points yet again. Ryan, well, he had 4 last game, so I shouldn't say yet again, but very good game yet again from Adam Fox is what I should say. Ryan Lindgren, very good game yet again. It's just the little details that they're doing on defense as a team, not just the defensive group, but as a team, just getting sticks in the passing lane, clearing pucks away with the rebound. And the Devils do not have a even strike goal as of now, knocking on wood there. But as of right now, they don't, because the Rangers have been that good defensively. So let's hope that continues up. And as long as that continues, this should be no problem. And shots were, or Igor stops 22 shots out of 23. Very good work there from Igor Shesterkin. And let's see what you guys have to say in the chat, because this game was bonkers. Let's see. Seemed like the Rangers got in the way of more Devil shots than Vitek got in the way of Ranger shots. Yeah. Yeah, the Rangers have just been so impressive with the shot blocking and everything. It's unreal. And it's crazy considering the narrative that we had about this team, that they can't play defense and that they can't give a good defensive effort. They've gave back-to-back defensive efforts that are stellar. 2 more. 2 more, please. Igor didn't need the carry. Kakko looked like a monster today. He was so aggressive hitting and using his body well. Yes, 100%. And yeah, Hedl quietly with 3 points in the playoffs. And yeah, that Igor save on Hughes was really huge. The glove save, didn't catch it, but still went off his glove. Let's see what else. And yeah, this is a good point. Panarin, something that we usually don't see from him. He's been active when it comes to slowing the Devils down and being a part of that. He has been active with that. I love it. I don't think he got a piece of that goal, but it was definitely a good screen. I also wanted to address one of your comments earlier. Where was it? This one. The reason that I'm not as worried personally is that they're going back home versus going to Tampa. And second, New Jersey's just an inexperienced group. They're an inexperienced group. And the Rangers, I'd hope at least, learned their lesson from last year. That's why I'm not going to go ballistic and start popping the champagne and everything. There's still work to be done here, of course. So let's hope they can get it done. Core, they heard us screaming at our screens and flaming YouTube comments. They just waited for the playoffs to implement our suggestions. Yeah, seems like it. Let's hope they could do it for at least 16 games, maybe more. King looked like Yager tonight. Yes. And yeah, the Ranger fans going ballistic in that building. Could you just imagine what it's about to be on Saturday? And this is why, if you're a Devils fan, you got to be concerned because of how much of a madhouse the Garden is about to be on Saturday. It was one thing if the series was split and if they were down to the Rangers, definitely wouldn't be as energetic. But with the 2-0 series lead, the Garden is going to be nuts. Nuts on Saturday. I cannot believe they played that good of 2 road games, though. That's just bonkers to me that they played 2 great road games like that. I'm just I'm speechless because we haven't seen this. Actually, in my lifetime, we haven't seen this. At least feels that way. Maybe 2015 against Pittsburgh when they close that series out early. So hopefully they could do the same here. Yeah, I was a little confused about the Igor's better chance to Vitek Vanecek because it's Vitek Vanecek at the end of the day. But oh well. Yeah, I was wondering this myself. They're gonna go with Schmidt next game or Blackwood, but we'll see. Let's see what else we got. I don't know if we need to get a VTech chance started. If he's going to continue to letting goals willingly, like he has, we don't even need to start a VTech chant. We don't. Save it for Pittsburgh and New Jersey to do those type of chants. We could save it for them. They tried taunting Igor early in both games. I guess they didn't watch what went down in Pittsburgh last year. I guess not. And yeah, the Devils bench looked demoralized. They looked lost and they look like they don't have answers right now. They need to shut the door. Yes. I don't even need to read the rest of the comment. Yes. As happy as we are, as much as we want to celebrate, there is still work to be done. We've seen this team time and time again never make it easy and make series longer than they need to. So please, for the love of God, close the door at the Garden. And worst case, close it out in a game 5. Worst case, that is. But you should, considering you played 2 great road games, you should be capable of coming back to the Garden and winning both those games. It's hard to win. It's hard to sweep. I get it. But with the way you just played on the road, and now you have the second change and everything, you have to capitalize on that and you have to feed off of the electric crowd that it's about to be in there. That's actually a good comment, Freak. Um, let's say. And yeah, you and I both, Michael. You and I both. I want them to do it badly, badly. Because the way that I envisioned the series going down, I had Rangers in 6 going in. So I had the Rangers winning game 1, which they did. I thought the Devils were gonna answer in 2. Then I thought the Rangers were gonna win both at the Garden, and then the Devils would respond in game 5, and then the Rangers close it in game 6 at the Garden. Now that you're in the spot, I hope I'm right about them winning both at the Garden, so we just get the job done here already. They better have learned from Tampa last year. They better have. And yes, don't do the same thing they did to Tampa last year. Yes, agree. They have to close this out and the right way. You can't just get comfortable and be all loosey goosey because you got a 2-0 lead in the series. I can agree Zibanejad could be a bit better. I agree. Does he need to be? No, because look at the contributions from this lineup here. He doesn't need to be, as long as the lineup keeps producing like that. But could he be? Yes, absolutely. I'm feeling a bit of pride, but again, close out the series in 4 or 5, and then I'm really feeling proud. And again, lack of experience says a lot. Tampa has the experience, and that's really your difference there, too. I think 90% of the fan base owes Kane and Kreider an apology if they continue to perform like this. And yes, this is what I was saying. Their time will come, and they still could win the series, technically. They could. I won't say that's out of the picture, but again, like I said earlier, the fact that there were some Devil fans, I'm not saying all, but some Devil fans that thought they were going to just walk all over the Rangers and close this thing out in 4 or 5, it just was never going to happen. It just was not going to. Saturday's a big game, yes. Who else is going to be at the Garden on Saturday? Who's going to be at the Garden on Saturday? Because I know I am. Yeah, that's true. You get a misconduct. You get a misconduct. And yeah, Barkley Goodrow was a hero tonight as well. An underrated hero. Trying to see if anything's going on Twitter. I don't care enough about Mookie Betts playing shortstop for the Dodgers right now. Could care less. And yeah, the defense definitely deserves a lot of credit for both these games. If they could find a way to bring this consistently, man, oh man, they're going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem for every team. And that includes a team like the Boston Bruins. If they're going to play this good defensively, yeah, they're going to be a problem. Well, let's get through Jersey first, of course. That's the main thing. What else do we have? Goudreau keeps playing like this. I don't know if he'll be gone next season. Unless Vladdy wants to stay on a discount. This is just wild, though. Oh, I feel terrible for them. It must suck. Must suck in Pittsburgh right now. Feel bad. And yeah, we need that series to drag out if we're gonna close this series out early, so we could for once be the rested team. Granted, they probably should have won last game. Those refs. And yes, we got about 50 people watching, 28 likes. Get that up. Get that up. Appreciate that, Michael. And yes, that too. Let's focus on now and enjoy the ride that we're in right now. Enjoy the ride. Vintage Kaner tonight? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what we got. I really don't care who they face because you're going to face tough teams regardless. And you never pick your opponent. You never pick your opponent. But again, to me, it doesn't matter. Give me whoever. But again, we also got to get through New Jersey first. Don't be don't play dumb and cocky just because you're at home and leading 2-0. Yeah. And I don't think that they're going to be that way. I hope, and I'm confident saying that they won't be that way because they are all business in there and they are just so professional. Meanwhile, you had on the other side of things the New Jersey Devils in their last post game, at least. I don't know about tonight. None of them giving the Rangers credit outside of Lindy Ruff. None of them. None of them. Meanwhile, you hear in the Rangers interviews, they're like, yeah, the Devils are good at this, good at that. Zero credit for the Rangers from the Devil side of things, though. Zero credit. The Rangers are more professional. They're all business, and they learned a lot from last year's postseason. I truly feel that way, and I truly feel confident in them being able to get this done. Everyone's talking about Seattle right now. Did they score again? I know they were up 2-0 before. Yeah, it's still 2-0, and then or what's it called? Winnipeg's up right now. Like I said last post game stream, there is a reason that the the Canes cut ties with Dougie Hamilton, didn't bring him back for how much he wanted. There's a reason for that. So yeah, even at the Garden when I was at the game earlier in the year, some of them were getting on Igor, and then they won that game, which was great. Oh, not we, I owe the power play an apology if they continue to keep this up. I'm not going to jump it and apologize yet, but if they keep this up, I myself, nobody else but me owes them an apology because I was ragging on them like crazy, saying that I had question marks and I was worried, but man, I owe them an apology for sure. I for sure owe them an apology. But all right, chat. I don't want to wrap this up early, but I have to because I'm going to be on Ice Cold Takes podcast. Be sure I'm going to send you guys the link in the chat right now for the Ice Cold Takes podcast. Go sub to my man Joey. He does great work there, and it is going to be electric over there on the Ice Cold Takes podcast. It will be me. It will be Joey. It will be C-Jets, and we are going to be rocking, talking more about this game. So be sure to check that out. We will be live at 11:15 Eastern Standard Time, so in about 15 minutes. So get ready for that. We're going to go more in depth with this game, and we're going to have more opinions, so it will be fun. And yeah, don't even get me started on that. Let's enjoy this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for checking out the live stream. See you guys over on the Ice Cold Take stream. I'll make sure Joey gets the chat active. I'll be reading the chat as well. So let's make that place rocking as well. Let's get him. Let's get his sub count up as well. Let's definitely do that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed this stream. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially for Ranger fans. Turn on your notifications so you know when I upload a video or go live next. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's go Rangers.